Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to episode 26 of the Final Sect. Today we are going through a lot of cultivation things. We have our young cultivators, Joji and Baoji, developing their new skills towards their golden core breakthroughs. We are getting into the summertime, which would be an excellent time of the year for earth cultivators to break through. Sadly, Roju is already very much finished with all her developments. We could consider learning the rebirth miracle and give her a new twirl. Would give us a better outcome, but at this point I'm not that interested in that. Simply because we can't go for the full reincarnation routine, and that's something that really bothers me. Alrighty, so Yankei doesn't need to collect any more ice ore anymore. Well, weird sentence, but you get me, because we really got enough of that stuff. I am currently forging the last couple of ice essence bars that are necessary for the wood cultivator's abode, and while I'm speaking, we're also nabbing those last Lumina cores from the Mount Doom people to finish the water cultivator's den. Alright, so far, so good. What's on the plate for today? I really want to consider getting myself a new neutral cultivator. Let's see, somebody like him here would be a really, really good choice. But at the end of the day, they also have to be compatible to the law in question. So we got to check on out what's the matter with the primordial symbols again. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that, but you know. So perception, intelligence, and charisma. I don't have any candidate which is really good at any of these, so we would be getting ourselves a subpar candidate, and I don't like that. You know, subpar is not exactly what I'm after anymore. So we're going to draft new people over at City of Abundance now for a couple of days, and hopefully we will find a candidate which is just a fitting match for that. Baoji and Zhuji will make their breakthroughs later this year. So let's check it out. For a wood cultivator, we will need to wait for winter. So this guy is going to sit on his butt for a damn long time. And Baoji, being a water cultivator, well, he's going to be, I think if I remember correctly, autumn was the phase for, was the season for metal. And earth is in every season to be found. That's why metal cultivators have a pretty easy time breaking through. Oh well, correct me where I stand wrong as usual. So we got ourselves a excellent quality sect uniform here. That's pretty good. I've been looking for that in the last episode because I want to gear up my sweet little water cultivator here so he doesn't burn, freeze to death in his little abode. Really sweet part here is we're really well insulated now against extreme temperatures, and therefore this room is just as cozy as any other room for this fella now. That's exactly where I wanted to get towards to. So only one more ice essence bar and we are at the point where I want to be. So it's a tad bit tragic that the ideal times for the breakthroughs are so far ahead of us, but you know, now it seems as if it's far away, but it's gonna be gone in no time. Alrighty, so since Nianshuang is so good at defending the sect, I decided that we're going to train up Yankei a little bit more and send her over the world as my cultivatress for adventuring purposes. So we're going to send her over to City of Abundance to sip in some sweet experience points. So let's see. We got still a couple of sheets of Sacred Talisman left. That's really good. I gotta consider So we got a Divine Concealment, Kirene Masterful Codex. Yeah, these are all little things here. So here, Departing Shadow. This is a really weak one. Alright. I gotta find some place or somebody who's capable of drawing those talismans for me. But one thing at a time. This game floods you with so many little mini tasks. Love this. Alright, I know it's very early in the day, but whatever. So we're looking for somebody who has exceptional high values in perception, intelligence, and luck. This might take a couple of drafts until we find a candidate that's actually a good fit. We don't need such extreme spikes like these, because we can tinker around with their stats later. But the most important part is the luck, because that's the one stat which you cannot tinker around later. There is, I think, one or two techniques that increase luck, but that's it. Whereas you have for all the other stats so many different ways how you can pump them up. It's pretty obvious when you're looking for the clues. All right, Baoji, time for your breakthrough, my lad. So let's do this. The Lumina Core Cultivation Den obviously does take the longest time, but, well, I'm struggling to find the Lumina Cores again. Ugh. An Immortal Visitor, so this guy, girl, is not from any official sect, so yes, I'm going to give her my cultivation hotel room, but she's not really important in any way. Another thing that I could do for and with Yanke is send her over to the Abyss. I think she should have a chance to grab up that stuff because she's metal element. Her luck isn't that high. She obviously came back empty-handed once, but you know, here Yinji's in pain. Poor fella. Toothache is a very, very brutal burst or brutal strike against the morale of somebody. Toothache is really, really one of the most powerful morale degraders in the game. So, let's see. The ice bars should be lying around here now. Okay. This is actually quite a powerful array already. Got quite some spirit root around us. It's pretty powerful. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do, because I'm still focusing on Baoji, Zhuji, and the new recruit. Don't want to get sidetracked too much. We're going to send Yanke now to... Where are we going to send her to? I thought... So I think Mount Sunshade is still hiding another location from me. The one with the red ginseng. Let's explore that place. Alright. Got ourselves some nice demon hide cultivation gear. Most of it poor quality, sadly. Alright. There's a lot of breakthroughs in this cultivation law. It's not called 16 steps for no reason. So, Zhuji just requires another go added. I love the fact that I got myself a ice elemental room already together. This is really, really good. The metal cultivation room is always the one that comes last, but in my humble opinion, I'm making a very fast progress for my personal previous experiences. I'm super fast in the Lumina core gathering business. Where the hell have they put that stupid Lumina core again? I hate it. So there should be... There. We even got 2 already. Good. I don't expect to find any sage fruits that quickly, so I'm blocking that slot here. Alright. So... They're regenerating their cheese so fast that you don't even notice them. They don't even need to rest up a moment after failing a breakthrough attempt. It's lovely. Okay, I really want to see how fast Baoji cultivates. Please don't attack me now. So... Come on, dude. It's time. Your morale is at 80. Here we go. Oh my god. He is really doing this fast. So there's a decent chance that this guy is going to be a very, very powerful cultivator. This Overlord Divine Veins thing seems to be a really powerful trait. I mean, yeah, we're playing modded, and quite often you don't notice it. But, yeah. Why are you guys sleeping in the kitchen? Anybody willing to tell? So... I really got no clue if I have to do anything with those wooden dummies for them to use. Maybe I need to put the training spots right next to them. Please send help if you know. Alright. I mean... It's low-tier cultivation. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating it, but his array isn't even full, you know? He's actually doing it quite badly. Or his, you know what I want to say. His environment isn't ideal. So... Sunshade doesn't have any red ginseng for me. Huh. Well... I have the vague feeling that I'm looking at the wrong spot as well. Well, let's move on over to the City of Abundance before I forget it again. And try to recruit somebody. Oh, hello there, beautiful. This is... She only got luck 6, you know. It could be better, but... I don't mind. This is going to be my... Yeah, well, you know what? We're going to take both of them. This guy is called Shenzhen. That's quite ridiculous. If you know, you know. So, yeah. Fabulous stats, but very low luck. Alright, we got what we needed. Perfect. So... Now everything's together as the way I like it to be. So, I got the feeling as if this is just stupidly fast what he's doing there. So, in order to break through, the cultivator must leave their sect. Oh, yeah. How good are you in social things, my friend? I hope you're not too bad at it. Yeah, really okay. So... I really need somebody to draw a talisman here, or 2. So where's the talisman paper? Hand me the talisman paper. I knew it was around there here. So I hope she can. No, she can't. Ugh, well. It's the most common suite of talismans, and I'm going to put them on Yan Shuang's shoulders. She is the current sect guardian, and it's always nice to have that on the person who's 10 has the tendency to be around 24/7, you know. Alright, now, once more. We need those spiritual traveling ones. Just too important. We got 2 new cultivators that don't have one yet. So let's do this. We also need a weather maker. But luckily, since my agencies have been growing more powerful, we should have not too much of a big problem with that. Alright, so 1 spiritual traveling one. I'm gonna give that one to Baoji, because, you know, he's gonna need that anyway. So what they'll need to do is just flat out adventuring, so it's not really that hard. Divine concealment? No. So I really will put up some storage solutions soon, I think. Here's the other one. So Zhuji is going to pick up this one too. So I could send Baoji now for some adventures there to get him some more inspiration or fast traveling speed, but we're going to do a very simple thing. Baoji is going to go back and forth between here and Nanping Village, gathering up food for the sect. Food never hurts to have. Food can always be sold, and it's a very short distanced location, so it's going to be quite easy. Alright, so we recall Yankei, and, well, obviously I could adventure around this place to get me my red ginseng, but that's not too useful. So these people, they sell that only to their friends. Alright. So, let's see. Mountain Sunshade. There. They want stone essence 100 times. Let's see. We got that. So we're to work on our relationships with these people. Because it is really good to be friends with these folks, as you see. Red Ginseng, if I can buy it from them, it's also a solution to the issue, you know. Why does this have to work like that? There. Okay. So, Roju, the legendary nabber of Lumina cores. I'm really happy that she's doing what she's doing here. So there's only 5 more of them necessary. It's actually quite a bloody lot. But whatever. We gotta do what we gotta do. Really happy that I found a quick trip for Baoji. It's really good to have just that meat delivery thing going on. So, that's such a good fit. That's such a good fit. Love this lady already. Good. So, we are, for now, until further notice, complete. Isn't that nice? I mean, technically, we're still waiting for a couple of extra things to happen. I need a body cultivator. I probably want to go for a Shendao cultivator. Yeah, I'm struggling to say these words, but yeah, well, I at least want to give it a try. I still somehow feel obliged to the community to do that Shendao tutorial that everybody was hoping to get from me one day. But not gonna lie, this is really one hell of a task. It's probably the worst thing that I've encountered in this game so far. But there might be worse things. For example, the social system. Well, jokes aside, we're making great progress here. So let's see. This fair lady has not enough battle power. Since we have now an artifact crafter, I'm really happy. Because that means we will be capable of increasing her fighting power yet a bit more. So that is not too costly. That's another one. I'm quite unhappy with her fighting power. But I mean, on the other hand, it's just a tier 2 artifact. So I'm not too surprised that the outcome sucks quite hard. So let's see. 214. That's still not really a banger. But, well, it is what it is when we got the weaponry that we got. So, well, let's see. I do remember that I was around these places everywhere. I think Mount Sunshade I didn't explore at all. We're not going to be able to explore the Abyss, obviously, but let's start and explore Sunshade's places. Yankei has enough fighting power that we can get along with the combat there. I want to do one more thing. We're going to pump inspiration into our artifact mastery skill. This makes everything after that more costly, and it's quite a heavy investment, but it increases the potency of her fighting yet again. And, you know, she's just a low-quality cultivator, so I want her to be able to bang down enemies fast enough so it doesn't take forever until we're finished with what we're doing. Alright, so kind of wonder how long Baoji will have to pedal around. Yanchuang has the same task up ahead of her to break through to the primordial spirit stage. So we'll have to swap over with the Sect Guardian thing later, but it's not that much of a big deal. Alright, so Fujinbo, I want to feed this young lady into cultivation. So that's the rest of the red ginseng. Alrighty. Let's feed her some regular ginseng, but I think I need to stop right there. But she's almost at the threshold, so that's okay. Okay, so this is going to be... Wait a sec. Yeah, this is going to be Fujinbo's room. There. And Juji, well, you're gonna take that bed. Where? There. Okay. Ain't easy, you know, all in all. We're finally adventuring again. Well, took me a while to get back into it. So, artifact making will be a tad bit of an issue, but ooh, wait a sec. I'm gonna try out something today. So, who are you? You're a sunshade abode, dude. Tell you what, sunshade abode, dude. How about being our guest for a while? We got quite a decent cultivation hotel, and therefore we can invite the person. There we go. So, I'm doing this to grind my favor up with these people a little bit. Because it just pays off, you know? So, let's see. Yankei is in combat with that thing. Her HP are dwindling massively fast. Yeah, well, I'm not really happy with her fighting power here, but I want to see if she can receive a new weapon at the Bladesmith Tomb. I read that you need an artifact mastery skill of 15 or higher. That's what she got. So we might get ourselves here a decent weapon. Because the current state of affairs is just not acceptable to me. I mean, yeah, it somehow works. The dog is by now also tanky enough that he doesn't flinch too much by tanking these guys. I think he's by now resilient enough that he could tank the entirety of the demon beasts of one map with ease. Speaking about which, there's quite another one. There's such a commotion here. Jeez. But I'm not okay with the speed of all that going down, you know. It's just too slow. It's just directly too slow. What do we have here? Serenity Soul Gems. Alright, not bad. Keep forgetting what they were good for, but I think it was Awakening Illuminated items. I'm not sure anymore. There's a couple of things that I still want to do in this game, and I haven't found an opportunity to it yet. I hope I will during this series, because, you know, when, if not this time, since this is supposed to be the last time. Alright, I'm gonna collect the materials here, because obviously we didn't find too much that we could collect here. At least the valuables. Alright. Oh, 50 units of beast hide. Not bad. Okay. So, it's been a pretty small price, these Serenity Soul Gems. They are hard to come by if you don't get them from the Christmas Elf event. But it is not impossible at all. Alrighty. Okay, Juji. Here we go. I think after that, he's finally ready for the Golden Core Breakthrough. But I'm gonna procrastinate that. There's really no big necessity there to force him quickly through that. So let's send Yunkei to the Bladesmith Tomb. Go adventuring. Stop loitering. Alright, Fujinbo, she's gonna get her third dosage of Ganoderma. It's okay. She can handle it. So, as a matter of fact, she's a better fit to the Jade Purity Immortal Law than she is to the Primordial Symbols Law. So Jade Purity Immortal, let's check it out. What would that get us? So we'd be... You can specialize yourself here into certain stats, and you can lower your attainment. You can create a legacy artifact. Still don't really know what that is, but you also gain a upgraded version of innate chi. So, astral meditation. Alright, it's just a better form of meditation. I don't see this as useful as this one, where we gain access to unique talismans that we wouldn't have access without a main cultivator in that law. It's just 112% fit. That's bothering me a little bit, in all honesty, but, well, it's okay. Welcome aboard, Fujinbo. I'm so happy to have you. Ah, beautiful. We're gonna put Yunkei on Cultivation, and Roju as well. So, attackers. 3 Chi Shapers, alright. The most pesky part is always to lock in the dog on everybody before you go spanking them. But after that, things are quite easy. I do remember that I loved to go for the body cultivators out of the simple reason that you could just slap a body cultivator into this cluster and it's just bing bang boom, and this entire situation has resolved in no time. So this is really something that I cannot say here about this. I mean, don't get me wrong, Nian Shuang is really killing it. Consider her quite powerful as of now. I mean, she's blasting down people directly with one go. So, it's really cool. But it's just not the same as a body cultivator, you know? So the dog suddenly decided to go for a sleep. This is really terrible. I hate it when he does that. But whatever, this time I paid attention. So my good friends, it is time to say bye-bye for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. We're going to continue next time. And we're really looking forward to the upcoming episode, because we're, you know, we got all the elements together. We got pretty much all things that we need to get into the real mid and late game to get some real powerful Jandao cultivators together. So really looking forward to that. I hope so do you. Leave me your comments, a thumbs up, or a subscription would be really awesome. Feel free to leave me also a subscription on my secondary gaming channel. I'd be really delighted if you did. And of course, check out Patreon, PayPal, or buy me a coffee. I'd be really happy if you'd give them a look. And now, as a very last thing, let's check out if Yanke can get herself such a nice weapon as well as we had it before. Because the mighty comment section said, yup, no problem, you just have to be good enough at it. Let's see about that. There was no response. So, sadly not. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.